art is like my cure. It's like a medication, you know. But my art, I personally am telling stories through people's emotions and reactions. These days, no sleep.
I prepared a few questions for you.
Any questions? Me, I'm born and raised in Nokalongo, in the village.
Yeah.
But the thing is that art is not a thing, man. Art is in schools. So this was just started drawing on the ground, in the sands.
Yeah.
You know, when I was always in the class, I like to sit at the back.
Yeah.
So that I cannot, the teacher cannot, during the lesson cannot catch me while I'm busy.
Yeah.
So I was not concentrating at all. Tables, walls, everything.
Yeah.
That's where it started. Art is a therapy. You know, we're dealing with a lot of shit, you know. And for me, how it shaped me is that it helps me. It's like when you reveal, you heal. When you are dealing with, for example, if I had an argument with a cousin or something like that, you know, I would just start drawing. Art was like an escape for me. So that's how I think it's really helped me in a lot of things. I used to do sport, but I didn't participate a lot in sport than in art, because for me art was everything, like an escape.
So this is therapy to you.
It is.
This is your safe space.
Yeah, this is a safe space, man.
Right. How would you say, or what does Namibian art mean to you?
That's a very, very good question That's a very good question, and the answer is going to be long, and you're gonna get lost a little bit as well. So, I moved to Windhoek after high school. I was at the College of the Art, and then after when I just completed, I got an art residency in England with Nottingham Trent University. Did you have art in school, right?
No.
The art in school is that what they educate, for example, the music, the fashion that we are rocking right now is that everything is about the Western narrative. It's a Western narrative, like, and I was always like digging, like, what is really Namibian art? What is African art? Like identity crisis, you know. I was struggling a lot with that because, to be honest, I cannot connect with this abstract neo expressionist this, because if we go back to history, we all try to dig like the African art, like what is that? It doesn't exist. But if you look at very well, like if you go in the museum, like in Europe and so on, these guys, they take from here during the colonial time, they take and then they present these things as if they found it, you know. So I would say most of this art we see in the Western world, it's African art, because everything was just stolen from Africa. But my art, I personally am telling stories through people's emotions and reactions, and with figuratives and portraitures. Telling stories through people, human beings' bodies. I say I'm also an urban poet in a different way. Drego mexeu camera kututesa ticharakata cherekete. Ai modeling man. You know, I do a lot of this social project with kids. What we do is that we cook for them and they eat and then they go home. But the question was always, what did they learn? It's just like every Sunday they eat, they go home. And then I was like, while I have this ability, I'm able to do something.
For the kids.
Yeah, I was like, I'm thinking of, I want to establish a center in the north where I have a land.
Yeah.
It's called the Youth Opportunity. It's for everyone. I want to introduce, when I lived in Europe, I like to skate. You know, a guy from the village who can skate. It's very rare. And these kids, they want to do these things. They see those inspirations, and
Yeah.
so the Youth Opportunity Center, I want to introduce all these art forms, different disciplines, you know. And it's also something that can bring people together, you know. Nowadays, a lot of street inspiration.
Yeah.
Found a young boy who is 13, and he have a kapi.
Omdele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not good because they have nothing to do. After school, there is nothing to do. This is something that should be engaged, like after school. Because nowadays, when people are from after school, they just end up in streets. And that's where we pick up a lot of bad inspirations.
Yeah. Or influence.
You know, like the youth also, we drink a lot. This kind of things. I think the Youth Opportunity might bring some impact, you know. And one thing I like about Namibia is that Namibia, we are very small. We are a young country that is not known. Because the context of Africa is just South Africa, Nigeria, you know. Yeah. When people are coming from the other side, we want Namibian art, or we want to scout football players. But that can be also a blessing, you know. And now it's our responsibility to put Namibia out there.
Yeah.
For the kids that want to do art, it's all about you know, consistency and discipline in everything we do. It's about, that's all I can say for now. You're in this small village where you know everyone. How I look at people, I'm very grateful because of them. That's how I ended up there. So I need to stay grounded. I need to, they put me on top there. If you are not, it's like they place you somewhere on top where it's very good. And now you are not
stable.
Yeah. You're going to fall off easily. So it's very hard. But also I really like the fact that, this is a village. The art community is very small. We all know each other, you know. Why should I change, you know? I always say I'm a big fan of my supporters because they support me. Without them, I cannot be who I am today.
We need to remember where we come from.
Yeah. And that's one thing I came from.
From
the old lady. The old lady told us never to forget where we come from.
Yeah.
If you do that, I lived around the world. I did a lot of many things, and that's something I never forget about, is where I'm coming from.